it's important also in encouraging the next generation to give because
Right. In the way they like to give.
exactly, exactly.
Don't
And
send them
so
letters.
that's right. Don't send them letters. And you know what? We have a really, we're building our monthly donor program. And that's an example of, there's a lot of the younger generation who don't mind giving $10 a month on their credit card. They'll sign up and they're happy to support the hospital.
Right.
But it's got to be easy and it's got to be fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
So
Yes.
we're really thinking of ways that we can make it easy
Hmm.
and appeal to lots of different types of donors.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even though it's a challenge because you have to, have many avenues for people, nowadays it's never been easier to do that, though. So many platforms exist for everything. I think the
Absolutely.
challenge is picking the right one.
Yeah, exactly. And in some ways it's really helpful because not only do we have, a lot of different options in how to give, but we have a lot of options in what to give too. There's a
Right.
lot of
That's
new
true.
projects at the hospital that are happening right now. So it's nice as in my position to be able to sit down with someone and really tailor their experience to what works for them and what
Mm.
their interest is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You mentioned, a bit of like a mini guilt trip when you were at the hospital and you thought this was a big challenge, but you thought about all the physicians working, the
Yeah.
nurses, and all the staff. In a way, the past 2 years have brought to light the importance of these healthcare professionals that, well, work their butts off for us.
Absolutely. Yep.
Even though it's kind of a professional tragedy what they had to go through. I mean, they went through hell for sure, and in a way still are. Did that help in any way? Not their misery, but the community's awakening to their importance. Did
I
that help you at all?
Yeah, I think it did. I think, just as an example, when we went out to the community and when the pandemic first started and asked for support, people were very generous and the foundation was able to raise $150,000 for COVID related support at the hospital.
Well, all right, that's good.
Amazing. And so,
Yeah.
when the time came for vaccinations, the hospital was able to purchase an ultra low temperature freezer for the entire region. And
Yes,
that
I've heard about
was
that.
from
Yeah.
foundation funds. And so donors did that.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think that, it really brought the community together and did make people realize this is the base, right? Our
Hmm.
healthcare is where, it
Yeah.
affects everyone. And especially in times like this, I think it did
Hmm.
make the public and it made us all sort of come together in support of all these people that were working so hard for us. And the
Yes.
foundation did benefit as a
Hmm.
result. We received a lot of really generous support during
Yeah.
that time.